Welcome to Aspen Yoga. My name is Stacy. Thank you for joining us today for our foundation and breath class. What does that mean? That means we are working on just some basic poses, some poses that will ground us into the floor. And we're also working on our breath and how our breath goes through and works with each one of our poses. What you will need is a yoga mat and some yoga blocks. If you don't have the blocks, just grab some books or something that is going to bring the floor closer to you in some of our standing poses. Remember to listen to your body. This is a beginner class, so we are going to move slowly and mindfully. Gather everything you need. Meet me back on the mat for this foundation and breath class. Welcome back. All right, to go ahead and get started, we're going to move our blocks to the side. We will need these later, so you can just put them off of your mat. And we are going to start in a supine position. So we are going to lie on our back, face up to the ceiling. And as we lie here, you can have your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, or you can extend your legs all the way onto the floor. Hands can be on your belly or at your side with the palms up towards the ceiling. If your hands are on the belly with your elbows on the floor, you will be able to feel the breath. And as we breathe here, I want you to take a deep inhale, filling your abdomen. So feel your hands as your abdomen comes up. And as you exhale, let the air out of your abdomen, letting the air out of your chest. Inhaling here. And exhale through your mouth. Good. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. And as you continue your breathing, I want you to think about, as you inhale, really get a nice deep belly breathing, as we call it. So really take a deep inhale into your abdomen. As you exhale, let all the air out, pressing up through your lungs. A couple more together. Inhaling here. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhaling. I want you to bring your feet to the floor one at a time, bending the knees, lifting the tailbone up so that our lower back is flat against the mat. Hands again on your abdomen. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Let's do a couple here and see how your breath has changed when our knees are closer to our hips. Good. One more, and as we go through this class, I want you to think about really taking, when we breathe, take deep breaths all the way through your abdomen, and as you exhale, abdomen up through the chest. I want you to walk your heels a little bit closer to your glutes so we are tucked in tight. Keeping your knees, so I just want you to take a peek at those knees. Your knees are in line with your hips. Hands are going to start at your side. And as you lift up, press your feet into the floor. Squeeze your glute muscles. We're coming up into a bridge. And exhale, come down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. We are going to bring our arms. So inhale up. Hands come up over your head. And as you exhale, bring everything down. Good. We're going to go through here a few times. So give yourself a chance to think of inhaling, filling the abdomen up. And as you exhale, abdomen through your chest all the way down. Good. Two more up all the way. Good. And as you exhale, come down. Last one up. And down. Good. Opening up the chest as we raise those arms over our head. Pull the knees into your chest. Give yourself just a little hug as you roll from side to side here. And as you come back to the center, I want you to plant your feet onto the floor, rolling onto the side, pressing yourself up. We are going to come into a cat and cow. As we come into our cat and cow, I want you to come onto those hands and knees. Your knees are hip width apart. Hands on the palms or the knuckles or shoulder width apart. Round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Look up, put a sway in the back for cow. Good, we're gonna exhale through the cat. Inhale through the cow, thinking of your breath. Good, exhale. Tuck the belly button into the spine. Inhale, filling that abdomen up as you come. Good, 2 more here for cat. And cow. Last one here, cat. And cow. Good, coming back to that neutral spine meaning my belly button is tucked up and my back is straight. Working on a little bit of spinal balance. So as we work through spinal balance, I want you to extend your opposite arm and your opposite leg. So as we extend our opposite arm and our opposite leg, think of tucking that belly button up, reach through the fingers and the toes, keeping your eyes on the mat in front of you. Nice deep breaths here. Good, bringing the hand and the knee down, switching sides. Stretch that leg out, reach through those fingers. Good. Keeping that belly button tucked, but still filling the belly button as we breathe. Good, a couple of breaths here as we hold strong. Good, bringing the hand and the knee down. Nice job. Take your knees as wide as your mat, kissing your big toes together. Come back into a child's pose. Relaxing your head and neck, stretching your arms out. Again, nice deep belly breathing here. Good, coming up onto your hands and knees. Now we just did our spinal balance, and now let's add some movement and breath. So I want you to extend your opposite arm, opposite leg. We've been here. Now as you exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, take it out. Good, exhale and inhale. 2 more, exhale in. Inhale out, stretch. Last time, bring it in. Out and stretch. Nice job. Switching sides. Stretch that leg out. Stretch the arm. Bring it in. And out and stretch. Good. We're going to do a couple more in and out. Good. Bring it in. Stretch it out. Last time in and out. Good. Coming back to hands and knees. Couple of cat and cows. Round the back for cat. Look up. Sway in the back for cow. Good. Coming back to cat and cow. Good. Come to that neutral spine. Want you to go ahead and tuck your toes. Lift up into downward dog. Pressing through the bottoms of your feet. Press the heels towards the floor. Pressing the hands away from your mat. Good. Bending your knees here. Walk yourself forward and roll up slow, tall. Into mountain pose. Turn and face me. Hands are at your side. Feet hip width apart. Good. Let's settle our breath here. And exhale. So as we take a few breaths here, I want you to think about the difference. How is our breathing different standing than it was lying down? As we fill Again, the abdomen in through the chest. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, raising your arms up. And as you exhale, drop one hand, lean to the side. So I'm going down the side that I have my low arm. Good. Cartwheel up and over. And as you exhale, slide down. We're going to go through here a few rounds. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift everything. Exhale, slide. Good. Inhaling up. Exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, slide and reach. Nice. Inhaling up tall. Exhale, open and down. Good. Let's take the feet out a little bit farther apart. Just little steps. Inhaling. As you exhale, sit into your chair. Good. Arms reaching out in front. Good. Inhale up. As you exhale, hands together, twist that elbow to the opposite knee. Inhale, reach tall. Think about that belly breathing here. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, stretching tall. Exhale. Good. Inhaling up. This is our last time. Reach. Exhale, opening the chest. Good. Up tall. Open and down. Good. Rounding those shoulders back. Let's grab your blocks. You can have 1 block, 2 block, however many blocks you would like. They are set here in the center. I want you to step apart nice and wide. So my hips, my knees, my feet. My feet are wider than my shoulders. And here I want you to externally rotate. So take those big toes and just turn them out to the side. Gives us some more movement in our hips. Inhaling up. And as you exhale, I want you to fold forward at the waist. So folding forward at the waist to your blocks. Adjusting here if I'm comfortable here. If I want to bring my blocks a little bit lower. You can also put a slight bend into the knees. Nice deep breath. Drop that head and neck. Good. And as we come up slowly, slightly bend the knees, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's stack those vertebrae nice and tall. Good. Now bring those feet in a little bit. We might have slipped out a little bit as we folded forward. A little bit of sunbird. So absolutely movement with our breath. Inhaling up. Exhale, double bounce. And up. Good. And you can go at your own pace here. Double bounce. Lift tall. Good. Inhale with those arms up. Exhale as we come down. Let's do 2 more. Double bounce and up. Last time. Bounce and up. Turn your palms out. Hands slowly come down to your sides. Externally rotate those toes a little bit more. Bend those knees. Hands are on the knees. So we're just in, say, a wide squat. And I want you to tilt to one side. Get a nice stretch in the back. Coming up, and then we're going to tilt to the other and up. Add the breath. Inhale here. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, open. Exhaling, tilt. Inhale, open. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward fold, halfway, round up, straighten those legs, coming up nice and tall. Nice. Turn your toes in a little bit. We're going to go back to our forward fold on our blocks. Inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold here. Again, if you need to adjust your feet, feel free to take those feet a little bit wider so you can settle in a little bit deeper into the stretch. I want you to leave one hand on the floor, open the other arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Drop that hand down, switching sides, open up, big chest. Nice. And bring it down. Good. Forward fold here. Bend in the knees. Slowly come up. Good. Bring those feet into the center. So just heel toe in. Coming back to mountain pose, but I want you to, we've built this little wall of our blocks here. Keep that wall in front of you as we inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to those blocks. I want you to walk your hands just to one direction, over to the right. Walk your hands over to the left, just getting a little stretch through the back. Coming back to the center, slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and tall. Good. While we're standing, go ahead and just take those blocks and move them behind you, stepping to one side of your mat, coming into a downward dog, inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold, bending your knees as you walk out into the downward dog, pressing through the hands. Good. Press towards those feet. Nice deep breaths. Coming onto your hands and knees. Slide back into child's pose. Stretch those arms out in front. Relaxing your head and neck. Coming back to your belly, breathing here. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Coming onto your hands and knees, let's bring those feet around in front of us. Crossing your legs, sitting comfortably. Let's take the hands on the knees. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands out, keeping the back straight. Nice stretch through the hips. As you walk your hand to one side, leaving the hand on the floor, open the chest. Open that arm up to the ceiling, stretching the arm out. Nice deep breaths here. Good. Inhaling, pressing up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Staying here for some breaths. Walking your hands to the side. Open the chest up. Open up. And then lean to the side as you are comfortable. Good. Coming up nice and tall. Exhale, open and down. Good. Let's go ahead and I want you to plant. We've done a few cat and cows on our hands and knees. So I want you to plant those heels, grab the hamstrings, inhale, sit tall. Exhale, C curve back. Good. And so we're just doing this seated cat and cow. And as you come back, so think about your breathing, inhaling here. Exhale, C curve back. Good. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, C curve back. Good. Inhaling up. Good. Let's come back to where we started. Hug those knees into your chest. Nice deep breaths here. Roll from side to side. And as you come back to the center, bring those feet back flat to the floor. Thinking about our bridge, bring those heels into your glutes, knees within your hips, inhaling everything up. Exhale, bring it down. Good, inhale up. Now, does this feel any different than when we started? Should feel a little bit looser. Everything should be a little bit easier flow here. Good. I want you to go ahead and take your knee that's closest to me, and let's just draw some circles. Nice deep breaths around. And circles the other way. And coming back to the center, bring that foot onto the floor, switching sides, circling around. And circles the other way. Good, coming back to that center. Now, if you were comfortable here, absolutely stay here. If you want to come back to where we started by stretching those legs out, hands at your side or across your belly. Let's pause and let's finish our practice with a little relaxation. As you inhale here and exhale, inhaling and exhaling. Continue with your breath. And as we started our toes, I want you to do a nice body scan. So scanning your way from your toes all the way to the top of your head. If you come across any tension along the way, take a deep inhale, fill the abdomen and the chest. And as you exhale, release the tension and allow the muscles to relax from your toes through the bottoms and the tops of your feet. Feeling your heels, up your ankles, relaxing the calves and the shins, allowing your knees to relax. As you make your way up your thighs, the front and the back of your thighs, making your way to your glutes, those muscles deep inside your hip joints. As you inhale here, and as you exhale, the muscles of your lower body are heavy and relaxed. As you make your way up your torso, relaxing your abdomen and your lower back, the middle back, your upper abdomen. And as you make your way through your upper torso, your back and your chest, inhaling here. And as you exhale, relaxing the muscles of your abdomen and your chest, your back relaxes into the floor. This time as you inhale, relaxing your shoulder joints. I want you to picture a waterfall. Water falling your way down your arms, past your wrists, and out your fingertips. Your arms are heavy and relaxed. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, relaxing the muscles of your neck, allow any stress and tension of the day to melt out of your neck muscles. Your neck muscles relax and fall asleep. Relaxing the muscles of your chest. Keep your chest relaxed as the breath rises and falls. Coming back to the muscles of your face, allowing your jaw to hang open, Your eyes fall deep into the back of your head as you relax your temples. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, relax the top of your head, muscles of your scalp. I want you to take your time and allow your mind to relax. Your body relaxes. Your mind wanders. As you inhale here, as you exhale, wake up those fingers and the toes, waking up your arms and your legs, taking your time here, bringing your knees in if they were stretched out, turning over to the side, pressing yourself up slowly, taking your time, crossing your legs in front. Good. Place those hands on your knees. Let's take a deep inhale together. Exhale, shoulders relax, sitting tall, inhaling here. And exhale. One more time together. Inhale. And exhale. Again, my name is Stacy with Aspen Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me today for our foundation and breath. Remember to subscribe and like, and I will see you again next time.